Hey guys, I just came out here after a long winter and went to turn on this spigot and was getting some leaking. This is a Woodford Model 17 anti-siphon spigot, and when you turn it, you'll see water's coming out of the top. At first I thought this was leaking into the house or from the side, but it's actually coming from the top of this anti-siphon. So I'm going to show you how to take this off and investigate it and replace it if needed. So what you're going to need for this is some sort of Phillips screwdriver. So I'll just grab that one. Actually, I'm just going to grab a couple. And you're going to need a channel lock. And I'm going to grab these pliers here as well. And we will head out. Okay, so everything I've seen shows to pop this off with a screwdriver, the cap, from the back. But mine was on there pretty tight. It was difficult to get it off. So I also kind of tried to go from the front here, but I was worried about damaging the actual handle because it's just made of plastic. So what I ended up doing to get this off, and it's already been taken off here, so you'll see it come off very easily. But just to reenact this, I used the pliers as kind of a fulcrum to get some leverage, put it underneath there, and we're able to pop it off that way. It did take some pushing, but that was the easiest way to get it off. So you can see right away when we look in here that this orange piece is supposed to be kind of flat. It's almost acts as like a rubber. Well, that's the actual vacuum breaker, if you will, there, and it's not supposed to be popped up out of that like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off with some channel locks. Just get a good fit on it and give it a good turn. You need to do a couple turns just to get it loose enough so that you can unscrew it by hand. And then once you got it out, you can inspect it a little closer. I can already tell though this is going to need to be replaced. But you can see the rubber like gasket here is kind of folded and sticking out of the top, which is why it's leaking. I'm going to turn this on just to flush it and get any debris out that might be in there, just for good measure. And then we'll go ahead and replace this part. So here's the kit. It's an RK17VB repair kit, Model 17 vacuum breaker kit, Woodford, manufactured direct. We'll go ahead and open this and see what parts came in here. So in the package itself is the cap for the top of the seal, the one plastic body that you'll screw in, and then the float itself that's going to go into the body. So we'll go ahead and put this on and see if it works. So I did notice mine is kind of wedged in here. I just need to pry this out a little bit with a screwdriver. There we go. And now we're ready to go. So this took a little bit of patience, but what you have to do here is turn the water on just a little bit so that this thing will float to the surface. And then you can put the cap on the top. You'll notice I also put a little bit of Plumbers Tape around the edges here. And once you get the cap on there, you can float right into the center hole, and then from there you can twist it on. Okay, that looks pretty good. No leaks there. So just put the cap back on to finish this off. Push down, and there we go. Good luck.